Well, there's no question it's quieter, but I'm not going to predict ceasefires in Gaza. Ceasefires and truces have come and gone. I think the one big difference, though, with this ceasefire is that the Israeli military say they've pulled out of Gaza, so they will no longer be operating inside the Gaza Strip, and that of course reduces the chances of clashes between Palestinian militants and the Israeli military. So for that reason, I think many here will be thinking that this ceasefire has got a better chance than the ones that have come before. This isn't an end to the fighting, it's only a 3-day ceasefire. We do understand there will be talks in Cairo, and they will be trying to negotiate a long-term truce to the fighting here in Gaza. I think for most people, they're taking the opportunity to get out onto the streets, to stock up on supplies, and also just to try and make some sense of the death and destruction that we've seen in Gaza over the last 4 weeks of fighting.
Bethany Bell in Jerusalem. What are Israel saying about why it has pulled out and what comes now?
Well, Israel says it's pulled its army back to what it calls defensive positions along the border with the Gaza Strip. It says it's completed the task of demolishing and decommissioning 32 cross-border tunnels through which Palestinian militants had been trying to come from Gaza into Israel. And for those reasons, it says it's accepted the terms of the ceasefire, but it said it will respond if there is rocket fire from Gaza. It will respond to that. Just before the ceasefire went into effect, there was a barrage of rockets from Gaza into Israel. We heard sirens here in Jerusalem as well. But since the ceasefire went into effect, we haven't heard any more reports of rockets.